phase 2. This is the season 2. This season serves a purpose too. I don't have to sit here looking at other barbers wishing I was them. I could just enjoy the space that I'm in and enjoy being me in that space and not feel like time is against me and I gotta go collect so much so I can hurry up and get to that person's space. I can hurry up and get to that person's season. It's really just about enjoying the season that you're in and taking advantage of that, because one day you're going to want to be in the season. You're going to wish that you had that downtime. You're going to wish that you had some time to think. You're going to wish you had some time to relax. You're going to wish you had some time to create. You're going to wish you had some time to actually sit down and not stand on your feet all day. Hi guys, I'm back. That was quick. I know, right? I know, it's kind of crazy because I'm like actually posting on time. Can we have a round of applause? Anytime that I need to toot my own horn, guess what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna toot it. I'm gonna toot it, okay? Because why not? Why would I wait around for somebody else to toot my horn? I mean, it's nice that you guys toot it. I definitely enjoy it being tooted. No pun intended. So I introduced my first episode in Take Your Time podcast really as like a surprise. I mean, at this point, are you guys really surprised that I keep coming up with things? Just to give you a little bit more information, the concept was created for people who move like me or people who, I don't even want to say that. Like, the concept is created for anybody, honestly, but anybody on their entrepreneur journey, anybody who maybe just wants some more self-assurance or some confirmations or just a seed planted in them. You know, I think there's multiple ways to do this thing called life, and there's multiple ways to consider yourself successful. But I think for me, one of the most pivotal things that has stood out in my life is taking my time. Anybody who wants to appreciate the idea or concept of taking your time, here we are. Or when you come to this show, like, you'll find ways of helping you to do that through my story, through my experiences, and through anybody's experience who I bring on. And just highlighting the concept that time is infinite and we don't have to pick up and carry as much time as we feel like we need in order to be successful. When you think about the idea of water, water is an infinite source, right? When you go to the ocean or when you go to the lake, you can carry as many buckets as you want. You can bring as many buckets as you want to the beach and fill it up with water. And I guarantee you that you're not going to see a difference in the water itself. And so that's the same with time. You can fill as many buckets up, you can bring as many buckets to the concept of time and fill it up. And I guarantee you, you're not going to make a dent in it. The time is still going to keep going. The time is always going to be consistent. It's always going to be an infinite amount of time. The concept here is you don't have to do that. That's what the concept here is on this platform. So if you need some reassurance, or if you just need to get out of the space of feeling guilty about not being in your grind or not getting it done fast enough or whatever the case may be, like, here we are. And through this process, I'm also reminding myself to take my time, because as much as I'm up here talking to you all, I'm still talking to myself. There's plenty of times in the day that I rush. I know rushing hasn't really ever benefited me. And it's not that it is destructive all the time, but it doesn't really help. It's like I seen a post the other day that was saying, y'all speeding on the highway is not making you get to your destination any faster. And guess what? If it does, it's only by like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If you're here, this is just your reminder to take your time. One thing that has made it very challenging for me to just kind of move freely has been comparing myself throughout my journey, comparing myself with anything or anybody. And I can remember like when I first started working in the barbershop, I was constantly looking at other barbers that were in the shop who had been working longer than me and thinking to myself, dang, I just want to be cutting all the time. Like, I just want to be standing up on my feet all the time, barely have enough time to take a break. I want people to be coming to sit in my chair like that. Because at that time, being a new barber straight out of school, I was constantly sitting in my chair. I was constantly waiting on people to walk in. And I didn't have enough reps to feel confident in what I was doing. And so it was easy to look at the barbers who felt confident in their cuts and who consistently had people in their chair or was consistently getting phone calls to book an appointment. It was easy at that moment to compare myself or my skills or just my career to theirs. And guess what that did? It made me feel like I need to rush. Like I need to hurry up and make more content. I need to hurry up and find ways to get more money. I need to hurry up and find ways to get more clients. It was just like, I didn't really, as much as I guess at the time I didn't really know, but I didn't really understand the concept of like, this is the phase 2. This is the season 2. This season serves a purpose too. And I don't have to sit here looking at other barbers wishing I was them. I could just enjoy the space that I'm in and enjoy being me in that space, right? And not feel like time is against me and I gotta go collect so much so I can hurry up and get to that person's space. I can hurry up and get to that person's season. It's really just about enjoying the season that you're in and taking advantage of that, because one day you're going to want to be in the season. You're going to wish that you had that downtime. You're going to wish that you had some time to think. You're going to wish you had some time to relax. You're going to wish you had some time to create. You're going to wish you had some time to actually sit down and not stand on your feet all day. So don't be so quick to get to the booked and busy side. Don't be so quick to get all the clients in your chair, because let's say that you do have all the clients in your chair right now as you wanted them. Are you going to be able to fulfill the way that you need? Like, do you have the experience for real to really take care of those clients that just all came at once? If you are in a space where you're new to the industry, whatever industry it is, take your time. Enjoy the space that you're in. There's definitely things that you can be doing right now instead of looking and comparing yourself to the next person. What is it that you can do in this season that you're in? How can you show your gratitude? How can you show that you're fortunate to even be able to be in this season? Some things that the person that I am now would have told the person that I was then: create more. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to post content. That doesn't mean that you have to do that. Now, if you do want to do that, that is a great idea. But you could also find ways to become a better marketer. Start researching, start reading some books, start watching some videos. Maybe you create more in your services. Maybe you say, in 10 years or 5 years, or what I see myself in the future is a grooming specialist. How is it now when you're sitting in your chair? Can you help that future you? You know what I mean? Without feeling like, oh, I got to hurry up and be that. No, how can you just take one step to help that future you? I would say take a grooming class. Take somebody's class or shadow somebody who you see that does grooming and you like the way that they do it. Shadow them. Or pick up a book. Read a book. Research. You say that you want to do grooming. Maybe you pick up a skill of doing eyebrows. Now just learn that on your way up. Isn't it nice that, right now you may not have the clientele, but you have so much time to build your skills so that when the clientele comes, you're ready to go. And when you look up, that's what's going to happen. When you're not focused on the fact that you don't have something that somebody else has and you put the focus in on your skill, guess what's going to happen? Your skills are going to grow. And when you look up, the clientele is going to be there. So for sure, take your time. And for sure, don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey, to anybody else's season. The season that you're in, I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. Whatever season that you're in, it can serve you as long as you let it. Stop looking at other people. And again, this is not something that you just say, okay, I'm going to stop comparing myself, and then you never do again. That's not how building muscle works. Anytime you go to the gym, if this your first day at the gym, guess what? When you go in there and this your first day, you're not going to be able to go in there and pick up 100 pounds if you've never done it before. Start with something lighter and work your way up. That's the same way it goes with comparison and mentally telling yourself, I'm not going to compare myself. In those moments that you do compare yourself, give yourself grace. Say, okay, I did it, but now I remember I'm not doing it. And move on. That's just kind of the stance that I'm taking in this journey of taking my time. Like, I still find myself in situations where I can compare myself, but I can easily turn my comparison into inspiration real quick, okay? For instance, like, I'm inspired by B. Simone and how she has been moving through her career. I've watched her for some time now, and it's very inspiring to be able to see that. Have I ever compared myself to her journey? At times, but guess what? Immediately I'm able to turn that into inspiration now, because I understand that her journey is not, like, her season is not my season, and my season is not hers. And that's okay. Another one is Donnie Wiggins. The way that she has operated in her podcast and the way that she's able to branch off from her partner, just her confidence and being able to operate with and under her partner is just amazing. And that is definitely inspiring. Now, I don't expect me to be and do and get and receive the things that she is getting, doing, and receiving. I don't expect that. Am I inspired by it? For sure. And that's why I'm sitting here today being able to talk to you guys, because this is something that I do enjoy doing, and it's something I want to do. Being able to turn your comparison into something else. It takes time, y'all. That's my message for y'all today. I hope that helps. And again, you guys, this is Take Your Time Podcast. I genuinely appreciate you guys coming in, supporting, and showing up for me. And I will see you in the next video.